I remember my brother, cousin, and I were playing, and my aunt was watching us the day an army came through on what they called a cleanup mission. They were basically killing anyone they found who was Orthodox and burning their houses. And that was the first time I had a gun pointed at me.
It was such a powerful story.
There's a lot to learn about the history of St. Petersburg alone and what's the makeup of St. Petersburg, like Jasmina's story.
I was 9 years old when we left Bosnia as refugees. We went to Croatia, but we were not allowed to go to school there because we were not the right religion.
Having to leave your country where you're born and raised, the hatred that she talked about just because of religion. I mean, and it's not, I know it's not just their country, you know, there's so many places that's the situation. And I know we have that here in our country too, I do know that. But just to actually live it, you know, can imagine.
Every one of us can identify with feeling out of place, can identify with, at times, feeling hated, not feeling comfortable in their own skin.
It does affect your self-pride, and you do have to start building your inner self so you can push away all the hate and all the negativity and truly become who you are, and in the long run, who you are as a contributing member of society.
Being able to meet the real person afterwards and to hear their comments about it, that's great.
It's just, it's a surreal experience, and it's not easy to hear it again. It's emotional. I'm not the greatest speaker. Thank you for being the voice for me.
I could envision, you know, her journeys in Croatia and Germany, and then coming to the United States as a teenager at 15 and sitting in a high school classroom.
The story that I heard tonight was impactful because, number one, it comes right from our community. And just to sit here among people and then to meet the actual person at the end of it really was something you'll remember for a very long time.
Hear things from a different viewpoint or aspect than what you might experience in your own life.
I find the stories very interesting. I'm a history buff. I love history. And some of the things that I hear kind of touches me. I'm very comfortable in this space. That's why I volunteer. I love Jaye and Rachel and Lillian and Stella. All of those, they're just like family to me.
And I just found it really, really insightful as far as how we do build a better community here in St. Pete and around the world, and how we all have a purpose and we're all part of the threads that tie us all together. The work is amazing. It's unequaled in any other place I've been to, so that's why I keep coming back.
I wasn't sure what I was going to get coming out of, what my takeaway was going to be coming out of this tonight, and I'm glad I came because it was not what I expected. It's more than what I expected. I feel like this is where the real people hang out, here in St. Pete.